So hey, this is Cassidy again. I got Tim with me. We're at Crossfit Trigger Point, our new gym in the office. And one of the things we started talking about today was, you know, Tim sits at a desk most of the day. He's a scratch golfer, so he kills it out on the golf course. And now he's totally addicted to CrossFit, right?
Yeah.
So he's eating the paleo diet. He's taking care of his body at every point possible throughout his day. But one of the things that you can't forget about is your everyday life. I mean, being a scratch golfer, how many rounds of golf have you played?
Thousands.
Thousands of rounds of golf. So you can imagine how one side of the body is going to be different than the other based on the way that you swing the club. Makes sense, right? So what I want to show you is, just turn around for me so that we can show on the camera here, is you can see how the right side of his body is more developed than his left side. Just go into a swing for me, as if you're swinging the ball. Or club, yeah, there you go. Hold it up at the top. So you look at this lat, how it's all really structured here. Got great muscular structure. Let's see the other side, as if you're going to swing from the left. And you see how it really cancels out. It really doesn't have the same muscular structure there. So go ahead and hang from the bar, as if we were going to get a kipping pull-up here. And so now what you're going to see here is, look at the muscular development here versus on the left side. So it's going to play a big role in the way that your body is going to move throughout a CrossFit workout, or really any kind of functional training workout. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do, we're going to work through your pecs, we're going to work through your lats and psoas, okay? And what we're going to do there is see if we can change the way that the body moves through that process. So do a couple of pull-ups for us there. Just capture the back for us. You got really great form, and you can see, go ahead and hang down for me. Just down low. You can see how all of this has to work so hard because of the structure of the lat. And you see, actually, this is fairly soft and good. So, meaning that the body is going to go through that range of motion. The joint is set a bit more proper. The length tension relationship is more optimal because you know how to play golf. You know what you do with your right side versus your left. So what I'm going to do, you guys can come in on this. We got other people in the room. We're going to work through pec major minor first. Okay. Stay on that side of the body, the right side. So go into pec major minor, take the ball up top. Okay, so what we're using the block is to build more leverage into the process. So we're going to do a hybrid here. We're going to take the hands over, one over the other. Deep breath, release, come up with elbows. Deep breath, release, and pivot. Really drive into the muscle. Deep breath, release, pivot. Deep breath, release, pivot. Deep breath, release, pivot. And one more. Deep breath, release, pivot. Awesome. Now we're going to do 5 pull downs. Deep breath, release. Pull down towards the armpit. Nice. Deep breath, release. Pull down towards the armpit. Awesome. Give me deep breath, release. Pull down towards the armpit. Perfect. Put hand over hand there, Dave. There you go. Deep breath, release. Pull down towards the armpit. Let's get one more. Deep breath, release. Pull down towards the armpit. We're just going to get 2 more of the pivots. Deep breath, release, and pivot. And deep breath, release, and pivot. Awesome. Now let me go ahead and have that block there. Now what I want you to do is just rotate that shoulder back. Rotate the other shoulder back. And just hop up on the bar first so that I can show you the difference in what we've made here. So now what you can see is, look how the shoulders are actually even a little more positioned proper. Still, we got to do some work up here. Go ahead and go through the pull-up process there for me. Awesome, and you got a little bit more range of motion there in the shoulder. You feel that difference there?
That feels better.
Yeah, so what we can do is go ahead and come up with this arm here for me. Just fight me. And you see that structural integrity you have there? Fight me here. Awesome. Now come up with your left, fight me here. And you see how you can still try. Go ahead and fight me. And what the difference is go ahead and come up with this arm. The left arm, go ahead and come up with the left arm and shift it back. That's exactly what we're doing. We're just redefining that length tension relationship, okay? So now what we're going to do is go ahead and go through lat. So go ahead and get in position for me there. And all of this is some of our new CrossFit programming. So go ahead and get in position. We're going to get lat. Go ahead and tilt it to the side so you can get some leverage there. All right, and really you're going to identify with lat by just reaching over and getting that meaty part of the muscle there. Okay? So deep breath. Release, and just reach up into the sky. Deep breath, release, and reach up into the sky. Nice. Now deep breath, release, and grab the wrist and pull the body over. Just make sure you leverage into that. Nice. Let's do one more of those. Deep breath, release, and pull over the body. Now, Take the hand, opposite hand, position it right here. So we're just going to pivot. We're going to kind of pivot the elbow. Deep breath, release, and we're just going to pivot, kind of back and forth there. Deep breath, release, and pivot. Deep breath, release, and pivot. We're going to get 2 more. And deep breath, release, and pivot. Now let's get 2 more of each. Deep breath, release, and reach. Nice. Deep breath, release, and reach. Perfect. Now grab that wrist. Deep breath, release, and pull. Nice. Get 1 more. Deep breath, release, and pull. Awesome. Now I'm going to grab that. Now what I want you to show you, come step in front of the camera again. Rotate this shoulder back. And rotate the other shoulder back. And you can see the mobility that we're gaining up into the shoulder. Look at the difference in the way that the body is structured on this side now versus this side. Look at the distance between ear and shoulder versus ear and shoulder. Look at how the trap is worked and the trap is here, okay? Let's get 1 more. Let's go ahead and get psoas real quick. Okay, so grab the ball. Go ahead and get into position. Once again, this is some of our new programming that's not out yet, so you guys get to see some really cool stuff. So you're going to position right at psoas first. We've warmed the area up. Okay, so now what we're going to do, perfect. Go ahead and position. Now, deep breath, release, and reach. Deep breath, release, and reach. All the way back. Put some traction in the psoas. Deep breath, release, and kick that leg back as you're reaching. There you go. And now we're going to come forward. Deep breath, release, and reach. All the way back. Deep breath, release, and pull the leg all the way back. Awesome. And now let's get 1 more of those, okay? Deep breath, release, and reach. And deep breath, release, and raise that leg back. Kick it back. Put some traction into the psoas there. Awesome. Okay, go ahead and pull the ball out. Now here's the coolest part. When we're talking about all functionality with CrossFit, go ahead and raise that knee. Rapid fire this knee. Look towards the camera for me there. Just up and down. Okay? I want you to see the range of motion. Actually come up with the knee versus the foot. Okay. There you go. Nice. Okay? Now let's go ahead and do the opposite side. Look how you had to think about it there for a minute. And you see how you got to work the body through that range of motion. Now let's go back to the pull-up and let's see the difference in structure. Awesome. See how it's relaxed a bit over in here. Way overdeveloped, but that's okay. Go ahead now. Let's do a couple of pull-ups there. Nice. There you go. Perfect. So you see the freedom of movement there. And the big thing that I want you guys to understand, go ahead and drop the hands for me here. Look at the length tension relationship here, okay? Look at the shoulder on this side of the body versus this side of the body. Look at the length in the torso. Look at how he's actually kind of rotating the body back there. So we're going to give you more freedom of movement. We're going to give you movement with a purpose, but we're actually just allowing the body to move in a more organic way. Does that make sense? Yeah. So now it's time to get our workout on. Hope you guys get your workout on, and we got other great tips for success coming to you real soon. Thanks, guys. Let's go.
Hey, what was it that you just said?
Well, the most noticeable difference was that the last set of pull-ups didn't hurt my shoulder as the first set did.
Yeah, so you think that means, you're going to go faster, more efficient, and get the job done?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's time to get our workout on?
Most definitely.
Yeah, right on. All right, thanks, Tim. So we just got to show the different range of motion here. Tim, go ahead and raise the right arm for us. And look at that range of motion. Go ahead and do it again. Awesome. And then you see how all of that's trapped up. You feel that in the pec. You feel that in the shoulder, right?
Yeah, I feel it all in the back of the shoulder.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the opposite. Yeah, I mean, we're just opening all that up. Go ahead and turn around and do that same thing. And now opposite. Oh my gosh. Just glaring. You can see how bound up that left side is versus the right. So, you got to take care of yourself. If you're going to push the body as hard as you do, we got to get, the tissue tolerance there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, cool, man.